Good morning, and welcome to this live broadcast of Three Country Ride, Cure Breast Cancer, presented by SpotLink, benefiting the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Today, as part of the Daily Morning Mingle series, we have the pleasure of speaking with Sal Maniaci, the Community and Economic Development Director here at the City of Washington, Missouri. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for coming. We're glad you guys are here.
It's great to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about Washington?
Yeah, absolutely. So Washington is a historic river town. You can see here. It's a famously known as a German town, German heritage. There were 12 German families that settled the area in about 1839. We actually were part of the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s. So, you know, there's a lot of Lewis and Clark memorabilia around here. We got a billboard and statue up at the top of the hill there. But, you know, historically, Washington has always been, you know, a manufacturing town. We started as a shoe factory business, and it's kind of diversified, but still stay strong in our manufacturing. But more recently, we have really kind of found ourselves as, we know ourselves as the heart of wine country. We have a nice tourism base here. Our downtown is just thriving, you know, a lot of development, housing, commercial development going on downtown. So it's been a good past few years for us, and we're excited you guys were here. So.
Yeah, well, it sounds like, I know, see you have a very beautiful city here.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
How did the city get its name?
Well, George Washington, so we're named after the first president. So Lucinda Owens, actually our town was founded by a woman in 1839. Her husband was actually killed in a duel. And when they were writing up the charter, so she finished it up for him, and they decided it'd be appropriate to have the first city on this side of Mississippi be named after the first president.
Oh, great. So tell us, excuse me there, tell us a little bit about what you do in your daily job as economic development.
Yeah, so as economic development director, you know, one of my main priorities is business retention and expansion. So I work with all of our existing businesses to make sure they have everything they need available to thrive in our community. See if there's any incentives available, if they need new land, if they need to expand, help them find jobs, find employees if they need. And then also with expansion, we work with potential businesses who want to move to Washington, whether it be in a downtown office space or out in one of our many industrial parks. We try to be a liaison there at City Hall and for the chamber so they can make the connections they need to thrive. And then we also do workforce retention and expansion as well. So working with our high schools and our community college to make sure that the students know what's available here if they want to stay and work, as well as trying to attract younger new families to the area, to all the jobs and opportunities we have in the area. So.
Wow, sounds really good.
Yeah.
Of course, the reason we're doing this ride is to benefit the Breast Cancer Research Foundation to cure breast cancer. Is there anything about our cause that is personal to you?
Right. Well, of course, I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I don't have anyone in my family that has been you know, diagnosed with breast cancer, but obviously, as everyone, you know, I've been impacted by family and friends who have been diagnosed with other types of cancer. And, you know, I'm glad, we're just thrilled that you guys are doing this. You're out here supporting, you know, raising money, getting support financially and emotionally, just getting the word out for the cause. And, you know, anytime you see that, it's just great. So it feels good to be part of it, and we're glad you guys are doing this.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So we're heading to St. Charles today.
Yeah.
Any advice for our bicycling journey?
St. Charles is great, you know, also a German settled town. You got to absolutely check out. The Katy Trail goes right in front of their downtown. Our Katy Trail's on the other side of the river here, but their downtown's phenomenal. Main Street, it's the historic Main Street. They got the cobblestone streets. There actually is a place, I believe, called the Bike Stop right along the Katy Trail for you guys. So I actually looked over off Monument as well. So I would definitely check that out while you're down there. There's bud shops, bars, and a lot of things to look at on Main Street.
Okay. So. And you're saying you think part of the trail might be washed out?
Yeah,
on the
I think
side?
You should be able to get to St. Charles from here, but much further than that may be a little difficult. So,
okay.
Yeah, the river's pretty up right now, so we've got a lot of rain.
All right, great. Okay, final question. Is there a weird fact you know and want to share?
Weird fact. Washington is known as the corncob pipe factory of the world. So the capital of the world. So we actually just had a 150th anniversary party for our corncob pipe factory. It's right here downtown. They've been in operation for 150 years.
Wow.
So if you go anywhere around the world and you find a authentic corncob pipe, it'll say made in Washington, Missouri. So it's the only one in the U.S., and I think there's one other factory in China, but the original authentic one is still in operation here in Washington. So you guys make sure to grab one on your way out of town.
That's a great fun fact.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
I really appreciate you coming
Yeah,
out.
good
this
luck
morning.
and enjoy your ride.
Thanks. All right, so we're going to head out now. Catch us for our live Noon from the Road update and our 8 p.m. recap. See you then.